Good morning, Homestead team. I'm Chaplain Robert Terrell, and this is your June 28th, 2021 Monday Motivator. As you know, over the past few weeks, we've been going through the attributes of love the verb. Remember, our purpose is to teach others about love the verb. And now we are going through the fundamentals, which are how we do business as a company. They're the things that we do to ensure that we are successful. And this week's fundamental is to take extreme ownership. Now, when I think of taking ownership, I think of a lesson that was taught to me by someone who never knew that she taught me that lesson. Her name was Judy. She was a part of a church I was a part of in Missouri, probably 25 years ago. And, well, the lesson that Judy taught me on ownership came down to plants, which is why I decided to come to the river today. I don't know about you, I have whatever the opposite of a green thumb is. Some people have the ability to grow plants and just make them prosper. I have the ability to kill plants. I'm really good at it, which is why, well, I never really paid attention to the plants in church. Apparently nobody else did either. I didn't know you had to dust plants. I knew you had to water them. I didn't know you had to dust them. And, well, Judy saw that it wasn't being done. And our church looked good, but she saw where she could be a part of the church looking even better. And so Judy took upon herself, well, taking care of the plants. She began to water them and fertilize them and dust them and move them. And suddenly people began to notice that, well, the church looked better than it ever looked before. The plants were just vibrant. We didn't know why. I asked the maintenance guy. He wasn't doing anything different. Nobody knew it was Judy until she passed away. When she passed away, suddenly we began to notice that things kind of went back to where they were. And then her husband told us what she'd been doing. Judy saw an issue, and she probably knew she could talk to somebody about it, but she also knew it was something she could do. She took ownership of it. Most people I know, if they're told to do something by their boss, they'll do it. But it's the exceptional person who sees a problem and says, well, I'm just as much an owner as anybody else. I will act on that, and takes care of the problem. They don't wait for someone else to do it. They jump in and find a solution. That's taking extreme ownership. There are problems you face every day. There are ways that you see that we could be better. Take ownership. My faith teaches me that we should be doers of the word, not just hearers of the word. It means taking action. I hope you have people in your life who have made your life better by taking action. And I hope that you see opportunities that you can act like an owner and take extreme ownership and act on something to make it better for your clients and for your fellow caregivers and for the company also. Take that ownership and be proud of what you do. If you ever want to talk about a way you can take ownership, please contact me. My contact information is at the end of this video. And if you remember nothing else from this, remember this. Our CEO, God, cares for you, and so do I. Have a great week. Have a wonderful 4th of July. And if you get a chance, listen to the podcast that's at the bottom of this email.